Good afternoon, Courtney and Mason. Thank you for being with us here today and for being a great Ken client and doing this Zoom interview. The first question we have for you is, what was the problem you were having before you discovered Ken Cleanbowl?
So the time and labor that it took to clean and wash 100 to 200 bowls, metal bowls in a day, just having anywhere from 50 to 100 boarding dogs or daycare dogs on property, and then multiplying that by however many feedings we do for those dogs. It just takes so much time in our day to do all of those dishes, and we'd much rather be spending our time focusing on the dogs.
Yeah, it also we have a really tiny kitchen behind our office where they were doing the dishes, and it really blocked the time and the space, so that made it hard for other employees to take breaks and things like that, because they were always back there doing dishes.
What did the frustration feel like as you tried to solve that problem before?
Yeah, I mean, we do this job because we love animals, right? And we want that time to focus on the dogs. And that time is always taken away from us because of the remedial tasks of doing the dishes, which is really like a never-ending process within a boarding facility. So we just want that time to be better used for something else.
Yeah, I would just add that the staff, they weren't outwardly complaining all the time, but there were a lot of references to, if I didn't have all those dishes, I could have gotten home sooner, or I'd love to help you, but I'm doing dishes right now. And so there's just a lot of, you can just tell it was a chore that they really did not love.
And what was different about Ken Cleanbowl compared to other solutions you had tried?
The Ken Cleanballs were the thing that offered the 100% germ-free, bacteria-free guarantee for us, because dishwashing and putting stuff through the dishwasher isn't always that 100% effectiveness. And dogs, like we know, can tell the difference between a clean bowl and not a clean bowl, and they're way more likely to eat out of a clean bowl. So we also saw our dogs that were more picky eaters start to eat more of their food, which is awesome.
Yeah. Prior to using the clean bowl, we were using steel bowls, or aluminum. Are they steel? I don't remember. Metal bowls.
Yeah.
And those get really slimy and gross. And even through the dishwasher, they seem to come out clean, but you're not sure if they really are. But we were also going through dishwashers, like one every couple years, maybe even more often than that. The dishwasher was breaking all the time because we were using it multiple times a day, every single day. And, the dishwasher repair guy would just come out and just shake his head at us like, yeah, I'm back again.
Take us to the moment when you realized Ken Cleanball was actually working to solve your problem.
So basically, when I'm up there doing dishes, we have to, only a certain amount of dishes can actually fit into the dishwasher. And usually you have a lot more than that. So we're sitting there scrubbing like 50 to 100 bowls, and we're only able to put 30 of those bowls in. But when we started using the Ken bowls, we took 100 bowls and we minimized it down to 4 or 5 bowls. So going up and doing dishes, or asking somebody to go do dishes and having them come back within 5 minutes instead of an hour, was the moment that I was like, this is amazing. We can speed this process up. People aren't going to disappear for an hour doing dishes, and they can come help us do other tasks and take care of the dogs a little bit better.
Yeah. At no point was there anyone complaining about the new bowls.
Yeah.
Tell us what life looks like now that your problem is solved or is being solved.
Yeah. So there's a lot more time in the day to take care of the dogs. There's more time to just have that one-on-one time with the dogs, especially any dogs that are have more stress or anxiety or anything, and we want to spend that time to make sure that they're happy. But not only for the dogs, for the staff, it was a lot less stressful for them, because one of the things about working in like a fast-paced kennel environment, the thing that really saves you is that one-on-one time with the dogs. And because we were able to give that time and have more of that time with the dogs, it just completely lowered the stress level of the staff. And so it kept morale up, just made everybody happy, people and dogs combined.
In what ways has Ken Cleanbowl been an integral part of maintaining the quality level of care despite staffing shortages during COVID?
Yeah, so because of COVID, we had to cut our staff down a lot. And there was that one point where we only had 4 people working in the kennel as opposed to like 15 or 16. But even though we're dealing with all of that, and we had to spend so much more time doing the cleaning tasks and making sure that everything was ship shape and good to go, having the clean bowls gave us a lot more time, and it really exceeded our quality of care, and also adding the level of cleanliness there, so that we didn't have to worry about germ spreading, which also was a huge thing for COVID.
We also had a really resistant strain of canine cough run through the business. After calling around, I realized it was a nationwide issue. And it came through on one occasion and then it would leave and come back. And I think clients were like taking their dogs other places, picking it up there, bringing it back. So it just kept coming back. But using the clean bowls helped us get rid of it faster than we had been able to in the past. So that was great too.
Please tell us how you use the product for boarding.
Yeah, so we use the 16 ounce and the 32 ounce bowls for whenever we're feeding, and we use that with the metal covers as well, to make sure that dogs aren't trying to chew on the bowls or anything. And we use that for all of the boarding dogs for all of their meals. And then we also use it for our daycare dogs, for whenever they bring in lunches.
I was just going to add that our trainers also use the bowls without the frame during class when they do water breaks. They just give everybody their own clean bowl, and then they don't have to worry about doing any dishes after class.
And what else would you say about Ken Cleanbowl to other pet care providers and or your clients?
Yeah, they're an absolutely amazing alternative to just having normal metal bowls that we use to feed, because we're saving money, because we're able to take the bowls, do a one-time use, and then have them be biodegradable and have them be thrown into a compost bin. But we're saving money because we're not spending the labor time to do the hours upon hours of washing dishes. And then we're also saving money in the water and electricity that we use to run the dishwasher.
And dishwasher repair bills.
Yeah, dishwasher repair bill, detergent. The fact that it's 100% germ free guarantee. So we're not risking spreading germs, because of course you can throw a bowl into a dishwasher and hope that it's mostly clean, but it doesn't always come out perfect. And there's always some amount of residual residue on there, that it might take a couple washes to get off, or just some heavy duty scrubbing. But I mean, the staff also loves it because it's biodegradable and it's really good for the environment. So there's a big plus sign on that factor. And lastly, like I said earlier, the dogs are way happier. They can always tell whether it's a clean or a dirty bowl. And so they're more likely to eat out of those bowls and drink out of those bowls, which I think is awesome.
Yeah. And I use them with my own dog at home. And I really prefer the clean bowl over doing dishes, because even little dogs make slimy bowls. And I talk about them every time I do tours, so that our customers know what we're doing to keep their dogs safe and happy and healthy. And I'm really excited that we just got the retail tabletop display so that we can start promoting it to our clients in our retail space as well. So I'm going to spend the next week educating my office staff all about how they work and why they're so important. And hopefully we'll get those conversations rolling with our customers out in the parking lot as well. The one thing that I do want to say is that if you're on the fence about whether or not to try Ken Clean Bowls for your facility, my only recommendation is to just try it. Because once you try them and you see the savings that you'll get and you see the happy faces on your staff, you will love them, and you probably won't ever go back to metal bowls again. Just give it a try. Hi, my name is Courtney Empkin with DogBoys Dog Ranch, and today I'm going to tell you why and how we use the Ken Cleanbowl. So before we used Ken bowls, we were using metal bowls. We were doing a lot of dishes, wasting a lot of water, and getting our dishwasher repaired about every 6 months. Now we have these beautiful, biodegradable, compostable, recyclable, sugarcane fiber bowls that we love. And they come with a really nice frame that just pops right on top, excuse the noise there, and allows us to put food or water into these bowls. And always 100% germ-free for the dogs, which they love, and they're much more likely to drink the water. And so we love using it. So I actually grabbed the wrong size frame, but this is the 4-cup bowl, and this is the frame that goes on top of it. If a dog's boarding for quite a while, you can just wipe this frame down every few days to get the major fingerprints and slobber marks off. And then every day they have a clean, germ-free bowl to eat or drink out of. And then you just have to put this in the dishwasher after the dog goes home. So you're using your dishwasher less, you're using less water, less labor, and it's just a good benefit overall.
And it has this nifty handle, so you can pick it up if you need to, and then just set it back down.
Here we are with our retail display, and we didn't have as much room as we needed for this nice little display to slide in behind. So we got creative with our own retail display, but we have here the 1-cup, 2-cup, 3-cup, and 4-cup clean bowls, and each of them comes with about a week's worth of sample sugarcane fiber bowls inside the inserts, so that you can try it for a week, see if you like it. And then if you do, you can come back and just get the refills. So this little 1-cup is what I use for my little Chiweenie Noodle, who's about 13, and he loves eating out of this size bowl. These 3-cup bowls are actually nice and shallow, which is great for either an older dog or just like maybe a cat, or a dog that just needs a little more food than 2 cups. So each one of these refills is 50 bowls. 50 inserts, which is really nice. And what I like about it is that Ken has an Amazon store, so you can go to Amazon.com and you can order refills on Prime, and they can be delivered just in a couple days. So that is how we have it all set up, and we've got some added inventory down below. And so if you are looking at adding this to your retail, I would highly recommend it.